This is going to be a corn snake feeding video. If you've seen all the other videos on my channel, you've seen one of my first videos was a quick clip of it. So I thought I'd redo that one, but with a better camera. This is the corn snake's enclosure. I throw a light back there so it's not so dark and there's no glare on the front of it. I've also got my gecko up here, who's apparently looking at me, thinking he's going to get fed. I'll be feeding medium mice, and hopefully not get bit. The main problem I've got at the moment is the fact that the tongs I'm using are not very long, and this corn snake tends to be quite food aggressive. One sec, I'm trying to get the mouse. This is where I drop it and it like splats on the floor. God, that one made me flinch. Sorry, I was looking through the camera and there was a tiny bit of a delay between where it struck and when it actually struck. And that one made me jump. See the corn snake eating there. Got the mouse. I've got one more, but I'm going to leave that one out for now. Purely because it's going to take a while for the snake to eat it. So it really started to eat. Actually, it's working its way to its head, so it can eat it easily. The corn snake itself is about 5 foot. It's really coiled up. This tank's 4 foot, and it's about a foot longer than the tank. So, if you own a corn snake, you know why it's so difficult to measure them, because they don't stay still. Bit of a in-depth view of it eating. Although I'm truly expecting it to let go now and latch onto my hand. It would not shock me. Oh god, yeah, no, I'm leaving you alone. I have been bitten by him before. It's not a fun experience. It's not a bad, well, I mean, yeah, no, it isn't. It isn't a good one. He's working his way to the head of the mouse. Yeah. Just quickly see how far I get of a feed, and I'll let it get to 4 minutes before I stop recording, unless he decides to take a turn for the worse and bite me. Sorry if the camera's really shaky. I'm holding it by hand. God, it keeps on going out of focus. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a bigger enclosure for this. Well, maybe not necessarily a bigger enclosure, but a one that goes a bit further back and is a bit nicer looking. I mean, this tank's fine for a corn snake. It's bigger than what most people give them, but yeah, we might actually get a picture of it eating. I don't usually get this close to it when it's eating because it tends to drop it, but it's probably hungry. At the moment, seeing as I didn't feed it last week because I was a bit concerned about something with it, but it turns out it should be nothing. I hope. Yeah, I thought something was up, to be fair, because it hadn't finished. It hadn't gone to the toilet after it ate for a little while, which is unusual because usually after about 3 days it's gone, which is a bit of a weird thing to be concerned about, but it is a concern. It's about to finish the mouse now. Yeah, it's a thing with reptiles. If they don't pass the food through, if it doesn't go through, if it don't, oh, it's been a rattlesnake now. Where's its tail? It stopped doing it. Yeah. It's funny, people have corn snakes, they handle them a lot, and they think, oh, they're really harmless. This thing never struck in its life until recently. I was bored and started trying to feed it, and it's mad at me. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it here. It got to 5 minutes, but yeah, Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Please consider subscribing.